HTML basics in 5 minutes. Don't worry, I'll explain you what all these tags mean in future videos. Don't worry about that right now. Let's also add another heading and say the list of my favorite food. Let's make some kind of list for our favorite foods. So we create an unordered list element. Now in this element, we create another list element. And yes, you can nest elements, and we're gonna do it a lot in the future. So in this element, let's write pizza because I love pizza. If you want more than one element, you just copy it and change it to something like burger. If only I could type burger. Great. Now let's see what we made. Click on go live button and the website will pop up for you. And if you want, just go to this URL. This is your local server. Now this is so far what we made. But what if you want numbers instead of dots here? You could just simply change it to an order list, and my list is numbered. However, if you're gonna use the extension and it's gonna try it right now, it's not gonna work for you. It's not gonna auto update. Why? You're liking some HTML boilerplate. I'll explain what it means later. Just add it right now for the extension to work. It's add a head element, and its head element, you add a meta element, and here you add charset attribute with UTF-8 as a value. Don't worry, I'll explain what all of this means in future videos. Don't worry about that right now. But since we created a head tag, we might as well create a title for our page. To create a title tag, and you call it our first page. And now if you save it, our title is updated, and our website should update automatically now. So the last thing I want to add today is a link. So we create a or anchor element, and here we add a text that we will be clicking on. For example, my favorite ice cream band. Now we see an href attribute which stands for hypertext reference. Don't worry what that means. I'll explain everything in the future. I'll just go grab a link of some sort. I like Ben & Jerry's, so I'm going to go on Ben & Jerry's website. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to paste it right here. And now if we go to our website, there is a link. And if you click on it, it brings us to this website. I think this is enough for today. We covered pretty much all the basics, headings, links, lists. Don't worry, I'll go over everything in much more detail later. But I feel like this is the great first website to create, to just play around with the HTML and gain some knowledge, do some practice. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. However, I would really advise you to go try to read documentation. This is a very important skill that you need to master early on. And a great documentation source is MDN Web Docs, made by Mozilla, the guys who made Firefox. Amazing documentation. It's pretty much agreed upon that this is the best documentation for HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.